President Trump says he got to the White House just in the nick of time to fix the border crisis.
You look at what's gone on at the border, you look at what's going to happen, the crime that's going to happen. But I think we got there just in the nick of time. But we still have you covered better than anybody. We have terrorists in our country by the thousands. We have murderers in our country by the tens of thousands. If you look at Venezuela, their crime rate is down now 78%. Because they took their street gangs and they moved them into the United States. And you're seeing that in Colorado and Los Angeles and other places. And we're going to take care of it.
Arizona Border Sheriff Mark Dannels joins me now. Sheriff, thanks for being with us today. Are you already seeing a difference at the border?
I think we are. And let me say what I think. First of all, it was an excellent article you just put there. The most disturbing part was the fact that sanctuary cities, your local police chiefs, and even some sheriffs that don't work with our federal partners is why you have these threats. We all have to work together. But last week and a half, we had a lot of pursuits, a lot of high risk, a lot of smuggling, trafficking in our county. But this week, it's kind of went down a little bit. The messaging is strong by Border Czar Homan and President Trump. He's got a very, very transparent agenda, and that is if you're a public or national threat in this country, it's going after you, and that's good police work.
So the Pentagon is going to send an additional 1,500 troops to the border. As many as 10,000 could be deployed there soon. Is this how you solve the border crisis, Sheriff?
Well, it's a recipe. It's a slice of the pie here. You have to get them down here. They're in a support world. Nothing new. But I've always said this, Brian, the fact that we protect countries throughout the world. We got to protect the homeland, especially where we've been for the last 4 years. We got to step up, take care of our own, make America first, protect the citizens in this country, and locate those individuals that need to be out of our country because they're a threat. But we got to start with securing the border first. The military is going to help us do that.
Next one for you, Sheriff. ICE arrested more than 460 serious criminal migrants in the first 33 hours since Trump took office. This, to me, just proves there was no serious vetting of criminals at the border. What do you say?
Well, we've been seeing that, Brian, for 4 years. It's catch and release. We've seen people come that we know are a threat, that were released in our country by the former catch and release policy, the extreme policies of coming to the border illegally. They set aside. If you're coming to the country illegally, Brian, you're automatically supposed to be expelled. They set that aside. The rule of law has been fractured over the last 4 years. So yes, it's just sad what's happened here, and the tragedies that we're hearing about, that we're seeing. These stories you just did right there shows you the amount of threat. That's only a sample of what's going on. A lot of work ahead for the federal government and our local law enforcement.
Really, really quick, Sheriff, Bill Malusian's report, I watched that. I'm astonished by it, but I'm also very encouraged that it looks like real progress is being made right away. Is that your read?
It is. We've had more engagement with Border Czar Homan, Vice President Vance, and also President Trump in the last two or 3 months than we had with President Biden's administration over the last 4 years. That says it all right there. He prioritized it. He's transparent about it. There is no secret agenda here. The thing is, you're going to protect America.
Amazing. Priority, transparent, you get results. Sheriff, great stuff. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.